Hey, Charles here with Rocky Mountain, and today I'm giving you a closer look at the Tusk motorcycle engine stand. Now this is going to work for your dirt bikes, your ATVs, and even adventure bikes. Pretty much any single cylinder engine with a vertically split crankcase half. Now we have used this on a Banshee engine. It's a twin cylinder and has a horizontally split case half. But with that said, typically single cylinder engines. Now, why would you want an engine stand? Well, number one, if you don't use an engine stand, you're going to be wrestling the engine on the bench as you take it apart. I've done it and it's not very fun. One step up from that is using some wooden blocks. That can help stabilize everything, but it's still not nearly as good as one of these stands. It's kind of like changing a tire without a tire changing stand. It's an absolute game changer. And there's two main reasons you're going to want this. So one, it has a solid base. It's going to hold everything securely, and you do have the option to permanently mount this. There's some mounting tabs if you want to put hardware through it. But you've got the solid base, and that's going to allow you to not only loosen fasteners that are really tight, but you can set the correct torque on everything as you go back together, whether it's the primary drive gear nut, which is a higher torque, or maybe you have some cylinder head bolts or nuts that, again, maybe they're torque to yield or have a higher torque. This allows everything to be held securely in place. The other reason you want an engine stand is the drip tray. So even though you already drained out your engine oil, your coolant, all that stuff, as you come apart, you're going to get fluids coming out of these case halves, and you don't want it going all over your workbench, and you don't want it all over your floor. So it just keeps the work area nice and neat. It makes working on the engine much easier. So with that said, I want to get into some of the specifics with this stand. So this rotates and locks into 16 different positions so you can get the engine exactly where you want it. It's a quick release pull tab, and you have handles on that rotating frame, and that makes it much easier to lift this and position it where you want. You also have a couple of handles on the side of the engine stand. So maybe you need to remove this from your bench for a minute. You can lift it and set it where you need it, put it on the ground somewhere secure so it doesn't get knocked off or whatever the case may be. Now, other than that, I do want to point out that this has a lot of versatility. So you have adjustment with the mounting arm up here, and then you have a couple different sizes of all thread. So if you have a 50 or 65, you're going to use that smaller all thread. But if you have a full size dirt bike, maybe it's a 250, 450, you're going to use the larger one. And then you've got some spacers and a locking handle that screws on to help secure everything into place. Now, another thing with mounting is the guide rod and the all thread can be mounted on either side of the stand. So you have a lot of versatility to work with whatever machine you're working on. Now, I do want to point out that these are always mounting up to your case halves. So if you're just doing a top end, you obviously don't need to pull it from the engine, but if you're going into the bottom, you definitely want one of these engine stands. So with that said, that's your closer look at the Tusk motorcycle engine stand. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments below. Again, this is going to work on your single cylinder 2 and 4 stroke motorcycle engines, ATVs, adventure bikes, things like that. So if you need to pick one of these up, they're available on our website. We offer free shipping on orders over $75. So take advantage of that and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Thanks for watching.